Have you heard the terrifying statistic that haunts every business leader right now? MIT found that a staggering 95% of all AI pilot programs fail. That's right, 95%. This number gets thrown around in almost every procurement meeting, making decision makers everywhere break out in a cold sweat. It's become a weapon, a reason to say no to innovation, a justification for sticking with the status quo. But is that the whole story? After talking to dozens of founders, the trailblazers who have built AI companies that are actually succeeding, serving millions of users in critical sectors like healthcare, communications, and even food tech, I've uncovered a truth that this research completely missed. The story isn't about failure, it's about a fundamental misunderstanding of what makes AI work in the real world. The companies that are winning aren't just building slightly better algorithms or more complex models. They are building entirely different kinds of companies from the ground up. And understanding this distinction, this secret sauce, is the key that separates the 5% who succeed from the 95% who are destined to fail. It changes everything. So, what is this big secret? It's not about having more data scientists or bigger budgets. It's about something called the AI value gap. This is the chasm between what an AI model can technically do in a lab and the actual tangible value it delivers to a user in their daily workflow. A model might be 99% accurate at identifying something in a dataset, but if it doesn't solve a real-world problem, save time, or make a process easier for a human being, it's effectively useless. The companies that fail are obsessed with the tech. They focus on model accuracy, processing speeds, and technical specifications. They build what I call AI for AI's sake. They come into a meeting and say, look at our amazing algorithm, but they can clearly articulate how it will make a nurse SS shift less stressful or help a customer service agent resolve a call faster. And the successful 5%, however, are obsessed with the user. They don't lead with the tech. They lead with the problem. They start by deeply embedding themselves in their customers' worlds. They follow doctors on their rounds. They listen in on call center conversations. They stand in commercial kitchens. They aren't just looking for data points. They are looking for pain points. They ask, where is the friction? Where is the frustration? Where is the manual, repetitive work that is burning people out? Only after they have a profound understanding of the human problem do they begin to ask, how can AI be a part of the solution? Notice I said a part of the solution, not the solution. This is a crucial difference. Successful AI companies don't build products. They build workflows. They don't just hand you a black box and say, good luck. They design an entire process that integrates the AI seamlessly into how people already work. They focus on the user interface, the onboarding process, and the feedback loops. They understand that for AI to be adopted, it needs to feel like a helpful colleague, not a confusing new tool that requires a 300-page manual. Let's take a concrete example from healthcare. A failing company might develop an AI that can predict patient readmission risk with high accuracy. They present it to a hospital, and the hospital executives are impressed. They run a pilot, but the nurses and doctors on the floor are already overwhelmed. They don't have time to log into a separate system, look up a risk score, and then try to figure out what to do with that information. The pilot adds more work. It doesn't reduce it. After 90 days, nobody is using it. The pilot fails. The 95% strikes again. Now, let's look at a successful company. They also identify readmission risk as the problem, but instead of just building a predictive model, they build a workflow. Their AI integrates directly into the existing electronic health record system. When a high-risk patient is identified, the AI doesn't just show a score, it automatically triggers a series of actions. It might suggest a follow-up telehealth appointment, schedule a home health visit, or send educational materials to the patient's family, all within the existing software the nurse is already using. Do you see the difference? The technology might be very similar, but the approach is night and day. The first company sold a statistic. The second company sold a solution, one focused on the machine's intelligence, the other focused on augmenting human intelligence. The successful company didn't just close the AI value gap, they built a bridge across it. This same pattern repeats across every industry. In communications, it's not about building a chatbot that can answer more questions. It's about building a system that triages the customer issues, empowers human agents with the right information at the right time, and makes the customer feel heard and helped. In food tech, it's not just about an AI that can predict supply chain disruptions. It was about a platform that provides restaurant managers with actionable steps to reroute orders and prevent food waste. The secret of the 5% is that they are not really AI companies. They are human-centered problem-solving companies that use AI as a powerful tool. They have as many product designers, user researchers, and workflow specialists as they do data scientists. Their culture is built around empathy for the end user, not admiration for the algorithm. So the next time you're in a meeting and someone brings up that scary 95% failure rate, you can smile because now you know it's not a death sentence for AI innovation. It's a filter. It filters out the companies that are just in love with technology and shines a light on the ones that are in love with solving real human problems. The future of AI isn't about making machines smarter. It's about making our work and our lives better. And the companies that understand that are the ones that are not just surviving but thriving. Thank you so much for watching. If this perspective resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into what really makes technology work. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences with AI pilots in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.